Hello Aries, Elsie here with the bonus read. How are you, Aries? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. I've come here to give you a bonus read to just say thank you for all the ways that you've been loving on this channel lately, and I've been a little bit behind on the bonus reads. So here I am. I'm going to be doing a few more of these today and maybe just a few more throughout the week. And you're next here on my list, so let's do that. Let's find out what's going on for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are just rolling up in here and you've never been here before, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I read for Aries every week. And thank you, Aries, for your clicks and views. I appreciate it. I'm going to be reading for the present energy or the future. And this does not have any timetable on it. It is a collective energy read for Aries. Let's find out what's going on. Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries. We do have the Strength card here. Why do we have the Strength card for Aries, please? We have the Seven of Cups. Trying to find the courage to see through something that has been very confusing or overwhelming for you. And in the emotional state, I feel like you're holding back from making some sort of decision about something that has been, it's been hard emotionally for you here. We do have the Nine of Cups. There is confusion about where your happiness lies, I think. Somebody's confused about what the wish fulfillment is. I feel like, Aries, you're in a place where you really don't know what you want. You're making some sort of, you want to make a decision, I feel. We'll probably see some decision-making cards show up. But I feel like you're holding back because you don't know what you want right now. You're not really sure what would bring you happiness, what would make you happy. And look, sometimes it's not around the outside, right? It's within. If you're not happy within, you're not going to be happy with anything that you have. Not a relationship, not a car, not a house, not anything. Tell me more about Aries, please. We've got the Hermit energy. So you are in this place of trying to figure it out right now. It is sort of confusing and overwhelming, but I feel like you're trying to figure out what you want in your Pentacle world. Where do you want to settle? What do you want to settle for? And are you settling for something? Because this king is the one who likes to settle down. This person is the one who wants to settle down. This person wants to be a father or a mother, get married, be slow, like move at things slow, build our pentacles. This is the provider, this king. I'm just counting the pentacles in the trees. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pentacles. So moving slowly here toward whatever it is that you want. The Ace of Pentacles possibly is holding the ace in his hands. Something brand new. The Hermit energy tells me that you're full of wisdom, that you are holding back, taking your time. We're in Virgo. Yeah, we're in Virgo season. That's why it is. You know, it feels like it's kind of, I was thinking, that's not Aries energy. What's going on? But we are in Virgo season. And Virgo season, this is a time to course correct. So I feel like you're learning lessons. And I don't want you to be scared to make a mistake. Because I feel like that's what the Seven of Cups is for you. It's confusing and overwhelming. And you've taken some time by yourself to find your light. Do I have enough light to get through? It feels like there's something that I feel like you've been thinking about since the full moon, which I think is the 21st of August. And here we are at the new moon today as I do this reading, and it feels like you are, we're in Virgo season, and it's a new moon in Virgo here. So it feels like there is a decision that you want to make, I think, that is about your pentacle, maybe your pentacle world, your pentacle wealth, settling down, maybe it's about getting married or getting into a serious relationship, providing for somebody. Feminine or masculine is King of Pentacles. Tell me more. We have the Ten of Swords. Oof. That's heavy energy. What's going on? No justice. Wait. What? What is going on here? So Aries, I feel like you are in a situation where it's kind of do or die. Like, and I'm not, it's not literal, of course, but I feel like it's like you're trying to make a decision, which is very overwhelming. And you're trying to figure out where your wish fulfillment is. The Ten of Swords is telling me that you're either going to settle down, go all in, jump right in. You're going to jump right in, or you're going to end it. So what is it? I feel like you don't know. I feel like you're holding back, but I also feel like you're consulting with the past. The Hermit is looking into the past, but so is Strength. It feels like back there, you had the strength to do something that maybe you've come across this situation before. It could have been another relationship or another job. Maybe you got yourself into something that you feel like you really need to go over before you say yes or no. Because you're not getting any justice in a situation right now, and you require excitement and passion and creative excitement. There's no passion here. I think that's what you're making a decision about. There's no passion where you are right now. And it might be in a job. It might be in the house that you live in. It might be the car that you just bought and you really don't like it. But I feel like you're going over the details of something. It could be a relationship. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What is so confusing here? Got the Devil. That's where the confusion is. That's where the confusion comes from, is the Devil. The Devil would have you stuck, not making a decision. I feel like you're in a position, it could be a job for some of you because the King of Pentacles is here. You might be a boss at a job or a supervisor. It feels like somebody here feels chained to something. It's like I no longer have control of my own life. I'm chained to something. That's what it feels like with the Devil energy here. And it's confusing. I want to make a decision, but I feel like it feels like somebody here feels like they are compelled to stay. Six of Wands. Everybody's watching. And that's why you haven't made a decision yet, because a lot of people are watching you. They're watching you have success in your life. They're watching you be head and shoulders above the rest. It feels like there's something going on in your life that's really positive, whether it's a relationship or maybe it's a business or a job. Take it as it resonates for you, but something is happening in your life. Maybe you have a really great group of friends who like to cheer you on. And the Six of Wands tells me that you've been through some things. It does feel like this energy here, it's like this is a repeat. It almost feels like you're back in some sort of back in a pattern you said you'd never get into again. We have the Chariot. Oof. You're thinking about running. You're thinking about heading out. I feel like now isn't the time, because I feel like right now things are moving too quickly. With the Six of Wands and the Chariot, things are moving too fast right now. It feels like you really need to get into this Hermit energy and make a decision. So tell me, what does make you happy? What is your wish fulfillment in fact? Tell me what it is that you're trying to make a decision about here. We do have the Seven of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Emperor. Somebody here won't let you be who you are. I feel like you just want to be who you are, Aries. The Nine of Wands is in the reverse. I don't want to feel like I have to be behind the fear wall. It's like there's somebody in your life who is trying to tell you what to say or what to do. And I feel like your wish fulfillment is that you just don't want to deal with this anymore. Like the wish fulfillment is, I want to be the Emperor. I want to stand in my own shoes. I'm the one who makes the decisions. It feels like with the Emperor energy here that you do have wisdom. You have come to here. You've built yourself to here. Nine of Wands tells me that maybe you're a very recent Emperor, that maybe you finally just stepped into your power here. And I feel like there is somebody here in your life that doesn't like that you've stepped into your power. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? You've come up from behind the fear wall here. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I feel that you have a partner that you're not sure about their feelings. We've got the Ten of Wands. That's heavy feeling, like that's heaviness. Carrying around something that you should be putting down. But the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are here. I feel like you're maybe in a business. Maybe this is a business partner for some of you. This could be a business partner, and the relationship between you is become very heavy. It's weighing you down. For some of you, you might be falling in love with a business partner. Or maybe you are in love. Maybe your love is the person who is the business partner. Oh, it feels like love and business are entangled. That's what it feels like. I feel that there's a reason that you don't trust the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like your wish fulfillment is you just want someone to let you be the Emperor. Because I feel like it's taken a long time for you to get there. And the Nine of Wands is here in the reverse, which tells me you've just recently come out from behind the fear wall and took your power. But somebody doesn't like it. I think it's maybe the Queen of Pentacles doesn't like that you've taken your power back. I feel like it's somebody who you are in business with, or somebody that you're in love with that also is you're in business with. Take it as it resonates for you. I feel like you have friends that are cheering you on, that want you to do well. They want to see your victory. But I also feel like you need to get yourself in balance. You need to figure out what it is that you want. You need to get yourself out of this confusion or overwhelm here. Tell me what it is from the past that it's like you're reliving the same pattern that you did back here. Yeah, it's a realization. So it's a realization. I feel like somebody here is repeating a pattern. So it's either that back there you got into a job and you gave it your all, and it didn't work out for you. And I feel like, or it's a relationship. You got into the relationship and gave it your all, and it feels like it didn't work out for you. I feel like it's repeating again. Like it feels like you're in a repeated pattern here. It's a realization of what went on in the past. I need to understand the past before I can correct going into the future here. Ten of Cups. It was a relationship or a marriage that we were talking about here with the Four of Swords that you're healing from. You had to heal from this thing. Tell me more about this here. We've got the Five of Cups, Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. So I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is someone who has a sharp tongue with you. They do feel like, feel like this person is really honest with you, but I want to say it's almost with the Five of Cups, you don't like it. You don't like it. I feel like with the Eight of Wands here, that this person is quick to be critical of you. Yeah, the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This person is quick to be very critical of you about what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's like they want you to do it the way they want you to do it. The Queen of Swords is here. And this person is honest with you, and honesty is good, except for when it's up against the Eight of Wands, because it tells me that this is, and with the Five of Cups here, you don't like it. This person nitpicks you to death. That's what it feels like. You have somebody who is, whether you're feminine or masculine, there's somebody who doesn't like that you've taken back your power, or that you're standing in your shoes, or you're the person who's making the decisions. They don't like that. Tell me, what is the outcome here, please? What's the outcome here? I feel like you're repeating a pattern. It feels like you were maybe married back there, or in a relationship back there, and that person nitpicked you to death. They nitpicked you. And I feel like that's happening again. We do have the High Priestess, we have the Magician, and we have the Nine of Swords. So it feels like this person, there is somebody here who uses the silent treatment with you, and they feel like they're going to get what they want if they use the silent treatment with you. But all it does is it makes you worry. And I feel like it gets you stuck in your head here. I feel like you're going to go with your intuition here. Tell me more about this. We have the Judgment card. We have the Prince of Wands, who is the Knight. And we have the Eight of Cups. Oof. I feel like you're making a decision to go, my friend. I feel like that's what you're thinking about in the Hermit energy. I feel like you're coming to the wisdom of the situation. And like I said before, either you're going to stay and settle down, or you're going to end it with the Ten of Swords. With the Knight of Wands here, it tells me with the Judgment card and the Knight of Wands that somebody's making a decision to bounce. The Eight of Cups is here. We're already disconnected emotionally. You feel like this person uses silence to manipulate you. Y'all, I don't like to do the negative reads. I don't like this energy and being in it, but yeah, somebody needs to hear it, I think. Maybe somebody who didn't think they were being manipulated is going to realize that they've been being manipulated. Tell me what's next. What does the Emperor have to do? What is the Emperor going to do? Not what you have to do, because you never have to do anything. What's the Emperor going to do? The Eight of Pentacles is going to work really hard on what? On being the star. So you're not going to back down. You're not backing down from this energy of the Emperor here. And we have the Four of Cups. You're going to try and get emotional stability. It feels like you're going to continue to shine. It really does feel like you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't like when you shine. That when you shine and people give you the attention because you're the star, it feels like this person gets into nitpick mode. Yeah, well, you're not as good as you think you are, because you know what I mean? Like, it feels like that sort of energy as I'm reading it. Queen of Wands here. So it feels like you are a person who is going after what you want, and you're getting a lot of attention, and the person who's in business with you might be someone who is in business with you because they are in a relationship with you or married to you, that they don't, maybe they're the bookkeeper, or it feels like you're out front. I want to say you're out front, you're the one that people notice, you're the one who is the Emperor, and I feel like you're going to get what you want to get. And I feel like it's when you get a lot of attention because you've been working on yourself. You've worked really hard, Eight of Pentacles, to get into this Emperor energy. And I feel like when you get the star on you, somebody in your environment, look, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be somebody who's a coworker. It could be someone you run a business with, someone who is a business partner, or someone who is in the office. Like, it feels like somebody doesn't like when you get the star, that you're the star of the situation. They feel like they're in the background and they don't like it, and that's when they start nitpicking you. I feel like you've been in this situation before in another relationship. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, you've been in a job like this before. A job you really loved, but you left because you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle the way this person nitpicked you. You had to heal from it. I feel like you had a realization or a breakthrough with the Hermit energy. It almost feels like somebody is reliving the cycle. It's like you jumped out of the cycle into the cycle and you're doing it again. So we do have the Five of Swords. Yeah. It feels like that there is, with the Page of Pentacles here, that this person is someone who is possibly not as fluent in whatever it is that you do. And they have jealousy. It feels like jealousy here. That someone is jealous that you're getting all the attention with the Five of Swords, and so they're hard with you with their words. They're hard on you. It feels like it turns into conflict or disagreement, or they begin chaos or battles, or maybe they just isolate or alienate you, because we do have the Hermit energy here, right? Maybe they just stop talking with the High Priestess here. I think your intuition is telling you that you've been manifesting doing something different, and I think it's time for you to really think out what you are doing here. You've got the King of Cups, King of Swords. You've been fighting for attention, fighting for love, fighting for attention. For those of you who this is a relationship, and you've been waiting for it to be returned with the Page of Wands here. You've been waiting for it to be returned, but it's not. Five of Pentacles. All right. I think I'm just going to get out of that energy because it's pretty heavy, but I think somebody needs to hear this, so I am going to upload it. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I do appreciate you. Aries, I'm going to go for now. Take care. Love you guys, and I'm out. But I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.